Okay. Making sure everything's working. Hello. Hi. It's nice to see y'all. This is my first time messing with this thing, so don't mind me doing this. Also, it's wonderful to meet you all. I'm okay. So, obviously, I had seen the video. I had watched on Kitty Stories about Miss Gia. But I'm okay. How is everyone else doing today? I'm glad to hear it. As I've come across a lot of commotion and stuff. I'm also setting up something currently, so give me a moment. At one point, she used to be one of my sisters on Discord. Believe it or not, we go back a good couple, good like 3 to 4 years, just about maybe 5 now. Because at one point, I was one of her Discord sisters, ironically, and I had looked up to her at one point. The thing about that though is after like the 3rd year of being her like Discord sister, just about, because it's been a good while. I've been on Discord for more than about 5 or 6 years now at this point, I think, if I remember correctly. So me and Gia did know each other for a long time, and I noticed that some of the stuff, or the red flags, by my 3rd year of being her Discord sister. Because at times I'd be very, clingy with friends and stuff and Discord family members or brother figures. And this had to pertain when Shadow the Dark Angel was in the picture, mind you. And Gia did not like that whatsoever. She always thought people were taking her boyfriends away from her, etc., her friends, as we all noticed this pattern once again. As I'm pretty sure all of you know. I'm not here to point fingers or anything, but I want to address some of her behaviors. She says she is mature in most cases, when she definitely proves not to be mature. I mean, look at the video, for instance, from the whole Gia the Karen. And the reason why she wasn't, the reason why she needed to get her boyfriend involved is because of the fact that she knew she was in the wrong, and she wanted someone to help her. The thing is, when it comes to people like that, is the fact, well, for one, those types of people, as we all know. I'm going to read one of my comments I had said. That she was talking over Maya and them. because she was trying to divert the conversation or the attention from her and divert it back to them. But that's because she felt cornered. And one thing about when people feel cornered is they try to find someone else to blame. Always. And it's good that someone's actually putting her in her place finally. Thank God for that. From what I got from watching the video or the conversation was that, one, she was definitely showing her immatureness. She definitely doesn't act her age. We all know this, especially for people that have known her for a long time, or even a good 2 years, even. I'm pretty sure. And I may have not been around much, but I do notice these subtle things, and I do notice these videos and stuff, and these exposing vids about her. And threatening because she doesn't want it taken down because, Maya's right. She's not going to learn unless she actually gets consequences for her actions. As most of us learn through our consequences. And she's not Little Miss Perfect either. All the videos that she has ever posted about exposing me at one point was deleted. And any of the videos that I've kept up about her was past stuff. And guess what? At one point, I went to a truce with Gia, the Dark Angel. And guess what? She had saw one of my old videos. And clearly she doesn't look at dates, apparently, because that was like 1 or 2 years ago. Solidly. And yeah, she clearly don't pay attention very much. Because she doesn't pay attention to dates. So, okay. The one other thing I had watched on her fake fans account is that, obviously this was from 3 weeks ago, about Luna. But my opinion on this, or my thoughts about this, is that Gia is the most dramatic, drama queen, attention seeker, whatever you want to call her. Also, if you're wondering about my profile picture on my channel right now, this is actually a gift from my VRChat/Discord Mama Solar, so shout out to her. Sorry I'm rocking. I don't do this very often, so this is a little bit newer for me. I'm usually using not YouTube Studios, I'm usually using StreamYard. So this is a little different. And yeah, at one point I did look up to Geo the Dark Angel as a sister figure. But guess what? Once I figured out her true colors, things started derailing really fast. She would constantly blame anyone else. Because God forbid it was her fault. No, it's your fault. That just shows so immature she is. And the reason why people don't want to be around her is because, one, all she does is bring up drama whatsoever, whether it's old, new, etc., etc. Hello, Speedy. The other thing about her that I do know for a fact, besides her whole blaming, you know how there's that saying where throwing people under the bus? Well, she takes it into actual manner. And that is not okay. Because she should respond to her actions. You know what shows maturity? And mind you, I am 19 years old. I am younger than her. And the fact that she's doing this shit is what example are you putting for these younger generations of kids? Not to mention this drama and this this drama, which can also turn into a form of trauma, especially with her being threatening as she is aggressive. And the fact that this is not okay, and I don't think it should be okay. And honestly, if her followers come here, go ahead. I'm just speaking the truth, and I'm speaking my opinion. Just like everyone has butts, everyone has opinions. Not all are validated, right or wrong. And I feel like this should be addressed. Because I'm going to support all the Gia victims out there, to be honest. I don't see myself as a victim, I just see myself as a survivor. That's what we are. We are survivors of her manipulation, her corruption, her fan base. That is just literally a cult, if you think about it. Because they follow like mindless zombies half the time. And I don't understand it, to be honest with you. At one point, I got attacked when I got kicked out of her server, right? When I had gotten kicked out of her server, most of her fan base attacked me. Whenever we go against Gia, she always has her followers to attack for her. Because really, she doesn't like conflict. No one really does. But she really don't like conflict because she knows she's wrong. And she knows she's not correct. And that even her quote-unquote conversations aren't correct. Well, Speedy, I can tell you this, dude. You know, as I've warned you, Gia is not the greatest person, but I've tried. Listen, okay. So this is about the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year, I had went and had a conversation with Gia to make that truce. However, things did not go well because then she went into my old videos on my channel, my YouTube channel, my main one, and which is this one, my Amy Rose Official VA channel. The thing about that is, well, she went into my past stuff, like when I was talking about my cyberbullying posts that I did on Instagram when I was supporting Luna. Mind you, that was then. This is now. And what I've been hearing from one of my friends, closest friends, is that Gia still continuously talks about me. And I don't find that okay. And honestly, as I've stated to him, you tell me when she's talking about me and tell her to tell it to my face or keep her trap shut. Simple as that. You would think it would be simple. You would think. But no. In most cases, Gia just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes till she can't. She just tries feeding the fire into the fire into the fire. And as we all know, the fire can go. But she does not acknowledge one fact. Oh, so I was talking to my friend Coffee Shadow. He is one of my friends. And he was telling me, like, a couple days ago, the last time he had talked to Gia, the Dark Angel, he had told me that she would bring up me in the conversation when the two would talk. And that is why he doesn't like talking to her as much. Because, sure, those are things that had happened in the past. I accept that fact. Yes, I did things in the past, but we're all children at one point. We all learn. Sometimes it takes more time. Listen, I'm not going to say I'm fully mature, but I am mature to a point where I can accept the fact that, yeah, my actions have consequences. The words I say have consequences. Everything has consequences, no matter what it is, good or bad. Regardless, we're going to have consequences. And acknowledging that fact and accepting that fact and using it to improve yourself and make yourself better and not look more of an ass than you already are. I am a very nice person, and Gia does sometimes get under my skin. I won't lie. Because when people are talking shit about me, thinking I'm the same person of my past when I'm not, it just doesn't, you know, I can't think of a word for it. Pretty much, this is, I'm not saying that I don't remember exactly when he had said that the conversation was, but it's, I'd have to ask him to confirm it. So I don't confirm nor deny it. I'm just saying from what I've heard. But these other things that I'm hearing, obviously from watching the exposing videos and the information that I've been observing. So don't take my word for it. It's what I've heard. So I'll correct myself there. Otherwise, I want to hear your guys' opinions on the situation, to be honest. I want to hear from all the victims, the survivors, actually, of her influence. I do. And I feel like it'll be a good way for them to express what they've been feeling and whatever they've been quote unquote shut down, especially with the way Gia's followers work. Trust me, every time I would say something, the followers would always be behind it. Be right on your ass. Literally. And listen, I love people to death. I do. And at one point I had a connection with Gia. But that ship has sailed when you get people that just, how can I say it? People to either manipulate in some way. I hate when people do that. It makes me sad, to be honest with you. I myself understand that some people still are going to be under the influence of her, unfortunately. But the things I do for people and the people I care about, even if they don't exactly care about me much anymore, that's okay. That's on them. You can't change what people look at you as. And it's sad sometimes that you have to look at it that way, but that's just how the cookie crumbles, as they say. And Speedy, feel free to express yourself as well. For those out there that are still trying to get out what actually has happened to them. because I want to help as many people voice their opinion as possible. And I agree, Speedy. She acts like that. Yeah. And me being one of the younger adults can just accept being a young adult can accept the fact that or acknowledge a lot of these things she's doing. That she's so stuck in her own ways and to change. It's the reason why she's not. Then the reason why she's not changing is because she hasn't gotten the consequences until now. That's pretty much why she's acting the way she's acting. Trust and believe me, there was points where I still wanted to interact with Gio the Dark Angel. Because I have attachment issues. And Gio was one of those big attachments for me at one point. But you know what? It was best that I didn't get attached for so long. Because, well, look at what she's doing now. No, they don't. They never, yeah. Yeah, I know. And I appreciate other people speaking up and saying, yeah, this is what has happened, and acknowledging the fact of what she's doing. That is a very good thing. Because not everyone's going to listen to us. I can tell you that. Not everyone's going to listen. But you know what? For those who do listen, and for those who speak out what has been really going on, I hope that it'll make you feel better. And there will be a lot of people that will relate to you, and a lot of people that will support you just as much as people support her. Even though a lot of the people that support her, I don't even know why they do. It leaves me very confused. I won't lie. It does. And you're right to feel that way, Speedy. And do share this with everyone as well. Actually, let me share it real quick. So, for those who haven't watched it, here, you can watch it.
Here.
So I'm just going to let you know, I'm going to record this because I don't want anyone fighting for no goddamn reason.
Yep, I'm gonna record this as well.
And the reason why I'm recording this, just in case this agreement, this talk goes out of hand, I show it.
Yep.
Okay. Gia, can you explain why you want that removed?
Because I'm having people going after me, though this was already dealt with.
Kira, I changed the description saying that you weren't friends with Kira anymore, but I feel like that the video needs to stay up because, like, no matter how many times you're
I
told
already learned my lesson.
Yes, but you've learned your lesson before and you still do this stuff again and again. You always put yourself in drama. Freaking Gia. You've unfriended Kira before, friended her again before, like, unfriended
I'm not
her.
even
Like,
friends with her.
yeah, not
That
right
was just
now.
twice.
She was talking about the past, not now.
Oh, the past is already over with.
The reason why she mentioned the past, just in case, I'm not saying
Well, I don't
now.
need haters to go
All right,
after me right now.
Gia. This is
There's a reason why Gia is saying this, because she has a lot on her plate.
All right, I'm just calling this out. Like, this is a pattern of behavior. She does something wrong. Then she gets people to delete the videos, and then she'll do it again.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm keeping this one up to, like, break that pattern of hers. Like,
take it down because I don't need haters.
This is still. Hey, I changed the description. I said that you're not friends with
You want
Kira
me to get
anymore.
police involved?
I mean, guys, look
Gia.
at her behavior.
I'm gonna get police
She's
involved.
already trying to get police.
You can try, but seriously, nothing will really happen about that. It's not freaking. What's it called? It's truth. Like, I just read out your DMs and stuff. I did not say a lie, so. Oh, what's that word called? So, there's no lore against, like, reading out text that you literally said.
And yeah.
It's not defamation if it's true. That's it. And no matter how many times you try to threaten me to, like, take it down, like, this is just the truth, Gia.
This is not.
I just posted the truth.
And I will be making a part 2 for reaction and response to the second portion.
As things have been dealt with before, but then you make the mistake again. things get dealt with.
You
We delete
don't
the
know
videos,
that.
and then it gets
You don't
reposted.
know the future.
Bro, it's just a pattern of behavior, and this
So this is
video
part
is
one.
just to keep it up to show, hey, these people did these stupid things. Let's not forget about it because it's a pattern of behavior that has continued before.
I would feel like if someone did that to you.
Which is, again, not okay.
Gia, I don't go saying to people, oh, I'm sacrificing myself for this person. Will sacrifice myself for everyone to be friends with this person who traces art and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, even
Well,
if you
I
make a
honestly thought they changed because they told me.
because they told you, even though that they're still tracing art, and even if people tell you that they're still tracing and that they're still doing bad, you're still friends with them, no matter how many people tell you otherwise. That's what I thought.
Didn't even say anything. So just take down that video, or I'll get police involved.
Get the police, but it's not defamation if it's true, girl. It's seriously.
Wait,
I'll get
Gia.
police involved.
Okay, Karen.
They got a phone number right here that gave it to me.
All right. Like you can try or whatever, but like if that's your response to somebody calling you out
You're
for something,
cyberbullying, Maya.
if that's your response for somebody
You're
calling out what you did
cyberbully.
wrong, then that's like
You're a cyberbully. You're a jerk. You're mean. You're racist. You're sexist.
how am
Everything.
I racist?
Okay. Let's pause this here for a second.
Bro, how am I racist? and
You're
sex-
racist.
Let's pause this here. Okay. To break it down from there, even just a little portion, you can already see her true colors showing through, as we all know. She's getting defensive. She's getting highly defensive. She's getting very pissed off. While everyone else is more calm than her, it's because she feels attacked. Even though she's really not, she's being set straight. And guess what? People like that don't like to be set in their place. Because they think that they're all good when they're really not. And people just like that. It honestly is sad, to be honest, because there's a lot going on, and just the way she's handling it just shows how immature she really is. Now I'm going to continue.
To my ex-boyfriend.
How was I racist to him? Didn't I call him out for being racist? Well, why are you trying to change this around, Gia? Like, seriously.
You mean
Please
Dark
thing for
Angel?
me.
Yeah, do you mean Shout the Dark Angel?
Why do you always have to ruin everything for me, Maya?
No.
No.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
You always have to be a jerk, and I hate you for it. And you know what? My boyfriend is gonna get on your ass.
Oh my god, look at all these threats. All these false accusations and threats.
Okay, guys. Do you see how she is is trying to divert the attention from her back on Maya? Do you see how she's trying to divert said conversation because attention is on her and it's not the attention she thinks she deserves? She thinks she's being attacked when really it's not even close to being an attack. It's more of you did this. She doesn't want to face the consequences. Which again, I basically confirmed at the beginning before I even started this video.
Sick and tired of you messing up my life.
Just because you did something wrong and somebody called you out for it doesn't make them sexist and racist, yeah. You can call the police,
I
but
learned
nothing
my
will
lesson.
happen.
Just take down the fucking video or I won't get police involved.
She,
Yeah,
do you mean
not
her?
happening.
Do you mean her country police or yours? Because you
You know
can't.
what?
Because there's Yeah, I'm not trying to be rude, but there's different. If you try on your state, that's not gonna work. You have to do it at her country and state.
Mm-hmm. Which, correct.
That's how it kind of works.
Bro, I can't believe that she tried to call me sexist and racist. Like, Gia, like,
You are.
how? Tell me.
Well, you always make fun of people and how they look.
How does that make me sexist and racist? Like,
Okay, well, let's break it down further. The fact that you can literally tell that she was trying to redirect the attention back on Maya. As you can clearly see from in here. The thing of what people do that when they feel scared or they don't want to be confronted. They really don't. No one does, to be honest. And she's trying to turn it around on Maya Glaze. But that's not going to work.
I know I make a lot of fun against pedophiles and stuff, and none of them were one skin color. Like, they were many skin colors, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Like how does that make me racist and stuff when I call pedophiles ugly and sexist? Like, I go after both boy and girl pedophiles, so like that's your other reasoning just thrown out the window right there.
Because you're a freaking Karen.
Gia, I'm not the one saying I'm going to call the cop because of a little bit of truth calling.
Oh jeez.
Oh no, is she getting her little army to join her because she's losing the conversation once again?
It's her boyfriend. She knows IRL.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Her little army
is
because
gonna be interesting.
because she's not winning the conversation.
I'm
I'm sorry.
tired of you messing up my life, Maya.
I'm so
Gia,
sorry about
All that I did was
you.
tell the truth. So stop crying about it and stop trying to put out false accusations because you cannot win an argument.
You just stop messing up my life.
I'm sorry, Judge, if you have to come in here.
Kira, not Kira, freaking Gia. Sorry, you guys are practically the same person sometimes. Oh, all right. So you you literally like dismissed all your friends and stuff, telling you, hey, Kira's still doing this bad stuff. Please don't be friends with her. And your response was, I'm going to sacrifice myself for everyone to be friends with her. And now you're like trying to change that up, saying, oh, nobody told me about this. I did not know. Multiple people tried to tell you to stop. And like, there's even multiple videos out about you, I'm pretty sure, about that one thing.
Guys, I stopped being friends with her.
Well, yeah, now later, after you did all that dumb stuff, and now just
You're the one that's doing dumb stuff.
Now just because you finally listen to people, you want the actions of your consequences deleted and erased from existence. Like this is a pattern. You've always unfriended people, then you friend them again, and then you ask people to delete the videos calling you out. This is a pattern of behavior. Maybe if you stopped the first time that this has happened, this video would have never been made. Like,
it's been 4 years, Maya, and you still cyberbully me.
All right, but mate, every single time I've called you out, it's been justified. Like that time that you pretended to be your uncle, like being a police officer, or that time that you pretended to die in the hospital and pretend to be a friend texting about dead.
That was my uncle.
You weren't dead though, and you said that you were dead.
I never said that.
Mate, you were pretending to be your friend, saying that you were dead and stuff. People remember that still. Like, just because it's past doesn't mean that people will forget. Like maybe if you stopped like creating bullshit for yourself for 1 minute, like this
I am
never
not.
would have happened.
I am not making lies about my boyfriend being dead. He
Or-
was! Because
Yes,
I
the
was
fuck
told!
was, you stupid dumb fucking cunt. How would you fucking pull your head out of your fucking ass and fucking listen, you
Mate.
stupid fuck?
Shut the fuck up. You're not even a part of this. Gia only invited you here because the wimp could not win a conversation. Get the fuck out
Well,
of here,
because
you
I'm only
fucking
here because
clown.
you're spreading lies about you, you stupid fucking cunt. How about you pull
Lies
your
about-
fucking head out of your fucking tight ass
Wait,
of yours and you
who is
fucking...
this? Lies about you?
This
I
is
don't
my
even know who you
boyfriend.
are. And
Yeah, I
You're
don't
my
know who the hell you
boyfriend.
are, too, you fucking cunt.
Then how do you know if I'm spreading lies about you? Who's telling you that?
Because she's telling me the truth.
Well, I'm
She
not
is,
spreading
and a
any.
lot.
And again, the aggression purely displayed. The aggression, the true colors. Because she's not getting her way, she had to pull someone else in. Always. Every situation, always someone gets dragged in. How about fight your own battles? Especially when you're causing yourself the trouble and the drama. Something she will never understand.
Anything
Her old
about you. I
friends.
don't even know you. Gia, what have you been telling this fuck? I don't even know him. I don't even know anything about him. What lies have I been spreading about him?
Because he knows about
She's
everything
not
you
the
said.
only one.
Like,
She's not the only one. I
I'm
heard it from other people, too.
I'm just
So shut
telling
the
the
fuck
truth
up.
about you. Oh, what other people? What lies have they been spreading you? Can you show proof? Can you show proof, man?
Actually, I'm curious about that too. Just
Yeah. Show the fucking
Pat
proof.
was dead.
I didn't even
He
know of your
was dead.
existence. I didn't even know of your fucking existence, and you think that I would be talking about you? You're not that important.
Well, neither are you, you stupid fuck.
No, I'm important
And
enough for
again,
people
the
to see that
aggression.
she's is fucking full of bullshit.
Police
There,
on
there.
your ass, Maya.
The aggression. It just purely shows that they feel backed up into a corner. Because you know what? The reason why we get very like that as human beings, when we get like that, that means we feel cornered. That means we feel like we need to fight or flight. Or in her case, just be disrespectful, rude, aggressive.
Gia. What bullshit was I talking about him? So what exactly was I talking to about this person I don't even know or have heard about until today?
You said I was faking about his death. I was not.
No,
Yeah, that's
remember?
true. I
No,
was.
remember years ago, Gia, like a few years ago, how you pretend to be in the hospital and die from a heart attack?
I did not.
Is there a screenshot of that? Because I don't know.
Aki, you said that you remembered this on the call that we had just before.
Mm-hmm.
I
I just
think.
can't believe you, Aki. I just can't believe you believe this fucking bitch.
Aki was there when the whole drama happened, when you did
Hello,
pretend to die in the hospital.
James.
Everybody was laughing at you in your server. I remember
wasn't
this.
laughing.
No, not you, but like fucking everybody else. So many people were in her server, and we were just like, we were in a different server, and Nicole just laughing at how
You're
Gia
a
was pretending to die and
You're a
stuff.
bully.
Gia,
You're a bully,
you pretended
Maya.
you pretended to die in a hospital from a heart attack, and then you texted
No, I
me
didn't.
pretending to be your uncle, saying that you told the cops on me or something, like that he was a cop or something.
Ah,
Yeah, you remember that. Just because it's a past doesn't mean that that it did not
tired
happen.
of you bullying me.
Gia, this video was made not because of like what you said. You cannot say that it's lies because everything that you
Take
texted
it
was right there.
down.
No way.
Take it
Because
down or I'm getting police on your ass.
if
For
I take it,
cyberbullying, you're being
if I take
sexist, being a Karen.
Mm-hmm.
if I take it down, then you're just going to say that it's a lie again and that never happened.
There's a thing called move on, bitch.
Aw, so just because it's a
Later
past,
goes
it
on.
means that you can lie about it and say that it never happened? There's this thing called the truth, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You
Are a
are a
lot
bitch.
longer than
Just
you.
because it's the
So
past
shut the
doesn't mean
fuck
it
up
didn't
and delete it
happen.
already, you stupid fucking lonely bitch.
Get out
For all the people that actually have put up with her and put up with her shenanigans, her bull, and her drama, I feel so bad for you. And I wish you guys would have opened up your eyes and seen how she really is. It's really sad. I wish these people would not look up to her like they do. Because in reality, they wouldn't want to be anything like her. And when she says other people are jealous of her, she really is something.
of here,
You're
this
just a
per-
fucking
get out of
whore.
here, nobody I've never heard of before and apparently I've talked about even though I
My
haven't.
boyfriend.
I don't care. I did not know who he was before this and I do not care who he is now. What was this thing that he said before? I was like speaking shit about him and talking about him? Mate, no, I wasn't. I don't even know who you are. You are irrelevant to my life.
Dude,
Actually,
you came into my life with the shit you're pulling right now.
I did not come into your life. Gia wanted to call
I
me,
get
and then
police
he
on
brought you
you.
into this. Gia brought you into this. So Gia brought you into my life. So blame your girlfriend, not me. Go cry to
Agreed,
her
brother.
about it.
Agreed.
That's what I thought, bitch. All right, continuing. Gia, you do not like how
Just
this
take down the fucking video so we can freaking end this. So you can fuck off.
No, I actually have new video content right now of how you try to wrongfully call me sexist and racist and then try to be a Karen, trying to say that you're going to call the cops on me for a
Call police
video
on you.
that was completely true.
We are gonna call police on you and have court on you.
Calling
Have
police.
court?
Calling court.
Is that actually
What
how
are they
people
gonna
speak to you?
do?
Because
Really?
you're a
What are they
cyber
gonna do?
bully.
Are they really
You've been
gonna
doing this
waste
to
their
me for
time
4
over
years.
this little petty bullshit?
And I'm sick and tired of
Mate,
it.
I'm
this
pretty
has been
sure
over for
by
a very
any
long
standards
time. You
of
just
these
added that extra
two,
year of where I did not contact you.
There's more important
And those other
priorities
times, you
than
were
this kind of
literally
bullshit.
making constant lies about me through your boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, Shadow the Dark Angel.
Yeah, because she's given out false information. She is lying through her teeth, as we all can figure out, with the way she stops and then thinks and then goes. She stops, goes quiet, then says more stuff. That's just her looking for any excuse to get out of this situation, to get out of this conversation, to get the attention off her and get the attention on somebody else. I would know this because I've known her for a good while. At one point, I was one of her Discord sisters, also known as Annie the Shapeshifter, or Annie the Kitty, as I have a couple of names on Discord. Annie the Kitty was one of them. Annie Banani was one of my accounts. So, yeah, I have a history with Miss Gia the Dark Angel. Of course he would. Because he can't see what's really happening. He can't see that he's possibly being manipulated. Because, as we know, as any of us would know, is Gia is a major manipulator. She construes information. Yes, you are right, Metronet. I hope I pronounced that right. Sorry if I butchered your name. Anyway, continue.
Remember when he kept making lies about me and you actually believed them and kept posting videos about me? At least what I said is the truth. You try to say that I try to I don't know, tease you or like your mom
Sorry.
for having cancer
Well,
or
it's
something,
nice to
even
meet
though
you,
my
Metro,
mom
and I
had
hope you're
cancer, I
having
would
a
never
lovely
do
day.
that. Remember that lie? Or the lie of
never
me
had
dating
cancer.
or the lie of me dating Anderstar. Remember that? Remember I actually have a
That was
boyfriend that
from
being
Luna.
Sure. I remember, especially the cancer thing. Like, Luna didn't even talk about it. Like, that was all you. You got me in a group chat with you
Why
and
can't you just
Foxy.
stop? Why can't you just stop and leave me alone?
Why
I'm
can't you
freaking
just being a
22 years
dumbass?
old,
Yes, you are.
and
I
you're
thought, like,
freaking 18.
grow up.
22 years old, dudes. Let's just back it up for a second.
Sure. I remember, the cancer thing. Like, Luna didn't even talk about it. Like, that was all you. You got me in a group chat with you
Why
and
can't you
Foxy.
just stop? Why can't you just stop and leave me alone?
Why
I'm
can't you
freaking
just being a
22 years
dumbass?
old,
Yes, you are.
and
I
you're
thought, like,
freaking 18.
grow up.
18 and a 22
Just
year
stop.
old.
Just
You
stop.
grow
That sounds classic. That's some irony right there. An 18-year-old telling a 22-year-old to stop. Disappointing, Gia. Very disappointing. You are not mature whatsoever. You are just as bad as a 16-year-old, or maybe even younger. You sure don't act like one. You sure don't act like a 22-year-old. And you do not take conversations like a 22-year-old. Yes, Metro, trust and believe me, I know this from experience because I was one of her Discord sisters at one point. Fun.
Causing bullshit about stop
grow up
causing
and
bullshit
get
for
fucked.
yourself.
Get mature.
You're
Get mature.
Gia, I do not need to hear that from you of all people. Like,
Get mature. How about newsflash, Gia? Take your own advice.
you
So
you really have no like
I
seriously
hate you
background
so
to
much,
talk about
and
that
I
sort of
can't wait
stuff.
till karma gets to you.
Aw. Because it's already gotten to you and
May
you're
I
just mad.
say something, please?
Just take down the fucking video.
Gia, Naya, please let me speak. Um, even though some stuff is in the past, some people still hold a grudge over that.
It wasn't even that far in the past, Aki. It was a few weeks ago that she did this bullshit. She just does not
Metro,
like the
I
actions for
honestly don't know
consequences.
about that
me
one.
and Caribbean friends. That's what it was about.
Well,
Well,
if
she
it
didn't have
isn't the
any role
actions to
models
your
as
own
we all know.
consequence. Like, it's,
She did not have
sorry,
any
but that's all
older
that it
role
is,
models.
Gia. I'm like,
To explain this, I can tell you this easily. She's not a spoiled child. It's the fact that she didn't have the parents. She didn't have parents, really. They never guided her, told her what she was doing was wrong, and never corrected it. That is what went wrong.
other people who like back down and say, "Oh, because you changed now."
And now that
Put
she's
down
on
this
her own.
video, even though that you've made the mistake many times. I'm not gonna be like that. You've made the mistake.
And now the fact that she's on her own now, she's finally getting that real life experience that she should have or would have been taught by her parents. That's what this is. This is this is a wake-up call, as they call it, and a very rude awakening at that. Because she's finally getting her karma that all this stuff she did came full circle. And guess what? This vicious cycle or circle is just gonna continue if she doesn't stop.
You can face the consequences.
Mistakes too. So you're not perfect. You're not God.
Not well, of course, duh. I've never called myself God. I've never
Anybody
called
calls
myself
themselves God,
perfect.
but okay.
Stop making these
Yeah,
false
you do.
claims. When? Where? Proof?
Oh, I'm perfect at art. I'm perfect at animations. That's what you always say.
Your words, babe.
And you ruined my friendship with my best friend Ice.
Bro, Ice did not want to be friends with you anymore because you were a drama queen bitch and he did not want to be around that. That's the consequences to
No,
your
it was
actions.
because of you. You spread lies. You spread lies to him.
No, I did not.
And I hate you for it.
I just spread
He
screenshot
was
of
my
proof.
very first Discord friend.
Gia, don't you realize I just spread
Look at that. Hatred in its purest form. And at one point, Gia the Dark Angel didn't have hate in her heart. That was a false accusation. People who choose this kind of stuff has some form of hatred and just can't let go. And that's a problem for future.
like screenshot of proof. The only one who spreaded lies about me was like you with like believing Shao the Dark Angel's bullshit. Like again, the actions, like you know, your own consequences. There are like you've made the actions. There are consequences. Like seriously, you need to understand that. You need to grow up and understand that there are
Absolutely true,
consequences to your
brother.
actions. You're the one who lied, and now there's consequences to that. You just do not like the fact that people now see, you know, what you do and who you are and stuff. I've been hoping that you would change for the
You
better,
just need
but
to let go.
I've been hoping that you would
Mhm.
change for the better, but more I see it, more that you don't.
Exactly.
Very disappointed in
Well,
you.
I want
and
you
a
to
lot-
change
Correct,
because
Metro.
I
a lot
don't need
more
to
people
change.
will
I'm
be,
still me.
and a lot more people will be disappointed in you after they see this, after they see the new false allegations that you make about your words. You're just making yourself sound more stupid again.
She sounds like she's talking like a baby. She sounds like she's talking like a toddler. Is she a toddler? Really? Gia, what are you doing, girl? It makes me feel sad that I ever looked up to you. Because you were just immature as I was. Maybe worse. And yes. Gia needs to stop. I'm glad you were here to see this, Metro, because I hope it opened a lot of people's eyes for what she's been doing and what she has really been doing. And I'm sorry that it hurts some of y'all, because I know you guys support her and stuff. Look, I used to support her at one point too, and I always thought everything I did that she had made me feel like I did was my fault.
No, you are because you're a bully and you're bullying a 22-year-old.
Gia, I'm 20.
You're a big fat bully.
I just turned 20.
I
Well, why
wasn't
are you
ready
making
to
this out that I'm like 30 and that you're this young girl? Like I'm younger than you like by 2 years, girl. Like
Well, you're being a bully. You're bullying me, and you've been doing it for 4 years.
Mate,
Yes.
all I did was tell
Yes.
the truth about you and showed screenshots of what you done.
Real quick, I need to give you the context why it's going to, why I
We
said
are
it's
gonna get police involved if you don't take down that video right now.
No, thank you, Karen. I don't care.
Well, you're Karen yourself.
Oh my god, that no you joke. Wow, what creativity. All right, see you later, clown.
After this video was posted, a second video was made following it regarding the evidence of Gia's heart attack. See these true colors. The true colors. True colors. Angie Arts, what is your opinion on all this? I would love to know. I want to hear all of the people that did support her and now see her for who she actually is. Because you have every right to feel angry and you have every right to feel upset. I just want people to be not corrected, but see what really is in front of them. Open up their eyes to what is really going on, because this is not okay. And I don't think anyone in their right mind, in their right consciousness, would say this is okay. Exactly. Also, Angie Arts, if you ever want to hit me up on Discord, I will give my thing to y'all. For those who want to speak to me about it privately on Discord, because I really want to know. And I also have a Discord community if you want to join. It is very peaceful and it is drama-free zone, to be fair. It's a small community, but it's a lovely community. It's very much a starter-up community. I will send you the link in DMs. But for now, until part 2 comes out, the heart attack one, I will be ending the stream, the live. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day or night, depending what time zone or time it is for y'all. But this is Amy Rose Official VA signing out. And please do understand that this is not to attack people. This is just to show people for who she really is. Bye.